Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've got my iced coffee. I've got suicides on. I've got my 6 stars on cooldown. Let's get it going. I wish I could figure out how to play some music or something. I used to have it set up and then it quit working, and I don't know, OBS didn't work great for me. Anuj, first in here. Good to see your name again. How is everything in your world? I'm glad it's Friday. Art of Chaos. My Thunder Bad Decisions. You are staying there, sir. Didn't feel like all that long ago we were holding hands on the beach. Time to do some arena. I'm going to be streaming for probably, I don't know, as long as the connection's good and everything, till Cade goes live. Mary Brennan, good to see you again. Art of Chaos, what do you think of the new-ish look? I decided to add a little bit of flair, mostly just a background, shrink the gameplay just a fuzz, mix it up a little bit. Didn't want to spend too much time on it either, but just get her going. I've been so busy with work and everything the last few weeks. Hitting 6 mil was pretty tough just for this arena. I didn't even do the other arenas, and I missed the 1,000 5-star shards this last arena with 6.1 million. So I was a little bit surprised on that. Great Saturday in New Zealand. Nice. Isn't it always gorgeous in New Zealand? Like, no matter what day of the week or time of year it is. Pretty nice country down there for sure. Articast, dig it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. How am I doing? I'm doing good. It's like, I don't know. I work from home a lot, and the last 3 or 4 or 5 weeks I've been out of the office every day, pretty much with a 9 to 5 thing going on. And it's like I'm working for the weekend. Whereas if I'm doing kind of, my normal thing, every day is kind of the same for the most part. But now it's like, yes, it's Friday, got the day off. Boom. Art of Chaos, that is what I'm talking about. The text, dude, I had a hell of a time. Okay, so if I go here to like my properties on it, unsave changes, yeah, sure, save. Okay, so if I select, like I highlight the text and I select font, man, I've got the text color set to black, and I don't know how to get it black. It just won't. It just won't go black. I don't know what else to do. I'm like trying to do it right now. Let me go to like little crayons. I'm gonna pick a color, licorice. Okay, there's a different color. How about that? Oh, spectrum. Nope, I made it black. Yep, black. It won't. It just will not go black. I don't know what to do. So, yep, stuck with it the way it is for now. But anyway, Gregorio, good to see you again. I'm gonna avoid the void with suicides on. Kevin Womack, enjoyed the Sentinel video. Thank you. One of the best MCOC vids I've seen in the last year. Whoa, high praise, man. I appreciate that. I've never done. That was kind of my first attempt at a champ review video, and it was. It's hard to like. Oh, be eloquent and stay on point with what you're trying to say and what you're trying to get across, and do it in like a relatively timely manner and feel like you've covered all your bases. But I appreciate that, man. Congrats on the Aegon. Are you ready for Act 6 and LOL 2? Aldo, I'm like halfway there. I have the 6 stones and I have the champ, but I can't awaken him yet. I'm sure it'll happen at one point. I'm going to keep pulling features for a while, I guess, until I go ahead and dupe them. That would be ideal. But yeah, I mean, I'm seeing what he can do against like Thing bosses, and of course Labyrinth and any longer quests. So it is pretty cool. I know a lot of people were pretty hype about him. I'm really after Venom the Duck, as I've said, when I'm open those things. But I'll just take what I can get till I get Venom the Duck. It knows once you go black, you never go back. Bushido. That's awesome. That's awesome. You might be right. First time stream, I always Brian say how sick my gameplay is. Well, contest champion. He knows how to rub me in all the right places to keep him out of officership and leadership. Speaking of the champion himself, VTD baby, I know you're the one that's got me hyped about him. I mean, if basically like I know that you really put a lot of time and stuff into the champs that you really think you like and want, and if I know you've done that, then I'm just like, yep, I want him to. That's it. I'm not even gonna look into it. I don't even know how he works. I know his SP2 does some crazy like toxic armor thing going on, and he has some regen somehow, some way. But other than that, I don't know much about how the character works. First time. Oh yeah, sorry. But Dan, good to see you, man. Devil Dog, good to see you. Am I the founder of For Loki? No, no. I just inherited this position. Looking back on it, probably should have just said, nah, I just want to play. But but no, I joined. Shoot, almost like a year and a half ago, I guess it was something like that. And then, but was in lower tier alliances. See, for Loki back then, the reason I came to was besides Brian and the way that everybody did was the fact they were getting bi-weekly T4 class catalysts, and I was ready for it. So when the opportunity came, it was like, yep, that's what I want. Out of 4-star Crystal, put a full 4-star Gladiator Hulk. I love Gulk, man. I've seen people do a lot of things, even at our uh, level play, or at least, some of the content we have to do with these developed rosters. People use a rank 3 Gulk or a 4-star, even a 550 for some content, just because he has that ability to kind of regen some BS damage, or unavoidable, I should say, damage. He's great for magic. I'll get the Quacker soon enough. I hope so, buddy. I'd love a 6-star Venom. Yeah, Joe. That's the thing. See, and I know that Art of Chaos was like, man, you're giving up your shot to get a Venom or one of the other champs being released on the 26th. But at the same time, like, man, I'd have to dupe him. Now I know it'd be half the battle to at least pull him the first time, and then hopefully get him later. But shoot, dude. I'm kind of with Dubes. I kind of take him as I get him. It's like Void. I mean, how do I not have Void? Everybody's got Void. Except to be Manny. Manny is suck. He doesn't have a Void. But anyway. Unduped Venom at rank 3. Don't think he'll be going to rank 4, really. Even if you could have him awaken? Art of Chaos? Ziski. I hear your name a lot. I wanted to try to say it like other people. Ziski! First time to my stream. Ooh, getting lit up by Modoc. Love the Crystal opening Sentinel gameplay. Thank you, sir. I love me some Sentinel too. I even used a generic on him on my alt account. It's pretty sweet. Like, yep, I'll take it. But thanks, dude. Thanks for getting back to the community. Yeah, any chance I can. I really enjoy this stuff. If it wasn't for my internet connection or lack thereof, data and stuff like that, I would shoot. I'd almost make this a regular thing. Hang on, I gotta bait this special. But I would love to make it a regular thing. But yeah, I get capped on my data, and they're like, nope, no more for you. Big, beautiful Cameron. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh man, I don't really know how Special 2 works either. Just like building up his buffs. I watched one of your videos on him, and you were like, alright, I'm at this, oh, the next one's this, and I had no idea what you were talking about, how you were going to get there. So I was just like, okay, and then you're like, regen. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, that toxic armor, you hit them with it, and then I don't know if it's based on like if they have natural armor ups, or if you start hitting them, it somehow applies. But yeah, I've seen them do some really good damage to a few champs, so... J Will, what's up? Lots of Fort Lokians in chat. I see a few. Couple. Oof. Suicide's Jugs. We're going to switch that. The more armor the champ has, the more damage the toxic armor will do. Correct. And it seems to only be on crits as well. So instead of being like a thing counter or a cord counter or an alliance war attacker, I mean, how do you think you would do sustainability wise in map 7? Or Alliance Quest in general. I think that's where I'm most excited to use him. I've been riding the Corvus train since I rank 5'd him. Shoot, even when he was rank 4. And dude, I know it's getting ready to change, but I really do appreciate like literally 15-second AQ fights. The longest one would be like a boss, and that would take like a minute. So yeah, it's wonderful. You don't got Void either, Cam. I feel you. Hey, Cameron, how is Aegon's prestige at rank 5 Sig 200? I'm curious because if I do awaken him, I can probably pretty well max him right out of the gate if I thought he was going to be useful and worth that rank. And the Doobs lurking in the shadows, peeking his head out. How's it going, man? I'm sure you are on your grind. I want to hit 12 mil. I'm like halfway there. I got like a day, so I'm figuring if I can do. Well, I think I'm already ahead of schedule. If I can end at like 6 tonight, because I'll run my 5 stars during Cade stream, and that'll put me over 6 or right around there. Yeah, probably a little over. Anyway, then I can do 8 in the morning, 10 by the afternoon, 12 the final run, and then oh yeah, I can finish up Sunday morning. So yeah, I can still hit it. First time pull on Cap Infinity War Day was saving up Science Stones for Void, but he keeps eluding me. I hear you. Put all 75 stones into Cap, sitting on 3 Science Awakening gems. Ooh. Do you like Cap, and where will you use him? I don't know that he's like a prestige champ per se. I do know that he requires, all the signature stones you can give him. So if you're finding yourself using him in war, or somewhere in the game he's getting you through some content, and he would do a good job at Sig 200 rank 5, then man, don't hesitate to chuck all of them in there. Because the longer you play the game, depending on level, of course, you play, but you're going to find yourself getting resources back all the time. Where, like, I struggled forever to get signature stones for skill, and now I've got Gwenpool maxed, I've got Blade maxed, I've been putting Overflow into Killmonger, which I've stopped opening. I've got 100 in inventory, so I'm capped. These things, they come. So if you really like them and you use them, man, chuck them all in there. You never know when you get Void or won't. I mean, think about how long I've been playing, right? A couple years now, 2.5 years, almost 3, and I don't have Star Lord. So, I mean, that dude ain't coming either. Oh. Catalyst class. I'm going to do that probably like tomorrow and Sunday. Alright, let's do this. Hey, contest of noobs, what is up? Sustainability. Oh, here, hang on a sec. I need to just scroll down here real quick. I'm going to start with some low-end champs I don't ever get to play. Sustainability is great, 3 regen buffs, and even with suicide you should be fine, but accidentally locking a buff you don't want sucks. Yeah, see, that's what BG was doing. He was like, alright, I want to lock this buff or do that, and I was like, dude, I don't know what locks a buff or doesn't. So, okay, cool. I'd like to at least get him so I could play with him and see if I liked him ultimately. Aegon's up there, 10,460. Okay. I don't know if he would. I guess he'd replace somebody on my prestige list. I'm not really sure who it would be. But yeah, that's getting up there for sure. That's right around like MODOK, I think. Just dropping by to watch play Arena for 5 minutes in an effort to remind myself how much I hate it and not to play it when I have nothing to do tomorrow. We're Arena, man. I enjoy it. I sometimes like. Okay, here's the thing. Arena is kind of like candy, chocolates, cocaine. The more you do it, the more you want to do it, and the more you don't mind it. So there was a time, just a week or so ago, where it was like I hit 3 mil barely, had no desire whatsoever to get in any arena, and it was like, nah, it's okay, take a few days off. But those little breaks are nice in between, not necessarily bigger grinds, but like my normal, what I would consider a normal grind, where I hit like 1.5 in basic, and then do anywhere from 6 if I wanted to hit just the halfway milestones, or go all the way to 12 in the feature. It's not too bad if I got time and I feel like it, but yeah, if you don't feel like it, it's tough to do. Guess wait and see. All right, Zisky. Yeah, it's tough call, man. Tough call. But you could give a little to him at a time. But if you really like him, go for it. Use Aegon in your arena grind. Let's see. This I will. I'll chuck him in. He's not leveled up at all, but I can use him to start the basic arena for sure. He looks cool. I mean, I've seen some gameplay with him, but I think arena he sucks because no build up whatsoever. You're not the only one. No Star Lord either. Gosh, dude, how does that guy evade you? I mean, man, it's so crazy. Son of a B man, he finally caught one of these. Amirtos, what's up, man? Good to see you. SGA in the house. I think I saw your guys' names in that villain use top rank, one of the top rankings. How's it going, man? I want to get him and play with him. B Manny, 2019. You got it, sir. What's up, Kyle? B Daniels, dude, I fired it up just because you left all that hate speech on my last video. This one's just for you. Just for you. What's up? Yeah, there's Cam. Aegon's a horrendous arena champ, and he'll be rank 1, level 1 until there's a level up event, and then I'll take him up to probably rank 3. I hate that. Doesn't make sense, man, how you can get parried on a resist. Doesn't make sense. Can't lose with my boy Sentinel either. Robert Beckham, good to see you, sir. Hello, Silver. Jacob, how often do I stream? I'm super infrequent. This stream of 2 today is like an anomaly. I might get one a month, maybe twice, and they're always pretty well unannounced and whenever I feel like it or I can get time. B Daniels sending over $2. The $2 holler. Last 2 5-star Modok dupe and Venom the Duck. Dang, dude. I would say it's great. Modok is a really underutilized offensive champ too, man. If you like to play with him, he's got the power drain on the L1. Well, I mean, if they have a passive power gain, but heal reversal, passive power gain reversal on his SP1. Plus, it doesn't generate power. He's like a corner intercept proof champ. So because if you mess up or the AI doesn't want to cooperate or something, and they linger in that corner and come out at you or whatever, they counter you, he'll auto block that first hit. So he's like I said, intercept proof champ too. But thank you for the $2, man. I do appreciate that. Villain use was fun this past round. Cameron, I had fun. I had fun watching everybody like crush it too. That was great. When did glory prices drop, Aldo? If I had to guess, I would say tomorrow with the launch of the new AQ. That's my anticipation of it. Cena, what is that? But I am looking forward to the reduction. I've saved some glory. I've got like 10K or something, so I'm ready to buy some stuff. SJ's all over the place. Yeah, no doubt. I think there's like 6 of you guys, right? In your alliances or whatever. Aegon seems horrendous in general. I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen him do great stuff. Cam likes him for certain content, I'm sure, not all. But he may be a good champ, for future content. That's why I'm not like over the moon excited about him. There's some other features in there, like that I wouldn't mind. Of course, I don't have a way to awaken like Symbiote Supreme or whatever, and I do have a mutant gem, so maybe I should open basics. But I'm gonna try to awaken this guy. You never know. Different champ, but I feel like AA is evading me. Man, Edgar, I got him early, and I used a mutant gem on him. Of course, I pulled him a time or two since, but everybody's got those champs. I can't, like I said, I can't seem to pull Star-Lord. I can't get Void for the life of me. Pulled Sentry a couple times. It's crazy. Where I just read your message before reading it out loud. I want to scroll down and use some of these champs I do use on proceeds to play Sentinel. that's true. I do play Sentinel quite a bit. But here we go. I got maybe some Wasp, some Hood. Oh, Thanos. He's pretty cool. Good catch, good catch. People who run resist remind me of people who drive with high beams on. Oh, dude, yeah. Stand your ground is like the most. It used to be worth it when you ran, or everybody placed Mordo on defense because you'd interrupt his power gain with a heavy. Well, he's like the only champ you'd ever throw a heavy on while they're blocking. And outside of that, it's like you said, it's just a completely useless mastery, and I don't know why anybody puts points in there anymore. But whatever. Dale, Chad is good. Chad is good. Went to bed. He's good. Last night I got kabammed, opened 3 romantic crystals, duped your 5-star Daredevil Netflix, then opened a 5-star and got Iron Patriot. Alright, so the first part of that, while it does suck, you did get a 20% chance, a champ, a 5-star. I got Psylocke, out of something that would probably, granted, a lot of people a 4-star. Now, some people did get, super lucky, but a lot of people just pulled, 3, 4 stars. So be thankful for the 5-star. On the Iron Patriot, yeah, man. Was that the first time, Jacob, or is he duped? Because when he's like Sig 40 or 60 like mine, or 140 like my Spider Gwen, then you're allowed to complain a little bit. Do a shameless Twitter plug and tell to follow to know when you're streaming. Yeah, Robert, I would do that, except I don't even broadcast when I'm streaming on Twitter, unless YouTube's doing it for me. So if YouTube's doing it for me, yeah, head on over to Twitter and you'll get my infrequent notifications about a B Manny live stream. But otherwise, yeah, I don't open Twitter. I don't even know how it works. Like it sometimes says you were mentioned, and I'm like, I was mentioned by what? Like, whatever. I'm leaving. So that's about how that goes. Wait. Didn't Cam curse the day you ranked 5 his? Amirdos, you actually, yep, you're correct. You are correct. I triple dipped in cosmic combat villain use and hero use yesterday. Nice, man. That's how it goes. Q-Bug, it's going great. Hope your Friday evening's off to a good start. Who are my current 565 champs? Ziski, 565s. Let's see. There's Corvus and Blade, Sentinel, Sabretooth, Magic. That's 5. And OG Vision. And crap. Who am I forgetting? Did I say no? Sentinel's in there. Oh, MODOK. That's who it is. Let's see. Sort. There you go. Right there, down through Mr. Vision. Those are my tops. Good champs. Hey, Tara. How's it going? Or wait, how's Brian say it? Tara! Oh, man. I played too much Wait a minute. Wrong arena. Marvel Contest Champions. Here we go. Back to run these low-level champs. Is there any champion in the game available as a 6-star that you would take up to rank 2? Oh, yeah. Unawakened? That's the hard part. 6-star rank 2, Corvus, Omega Red when he comes out, Sim Supreme. A lot of the champs you see people running as 565 now are definitely going to be worth it. The only thing is, yeah, usually like duped and sig ability and stuff, and how much resources it takes to get there. Now they're about to start coming in faster, so those options are going to be on the table a little bit more often, I think. But yeah, there's a few for sure. The Milkman, what's up? What's up? I can't pull 5-star Corvus or Sparky. B. Daniels, man, I got lucky and got Corvus out of a basic. I first pulled Stark. I did get him in one of those, old school featured 15k crystals. I did get him then. I used a gem on him. I used a generic, actually, which I regret. Although at the time, it did help him. I mean, his SIG ability is huge in terms of, damage output and all that good stuff. But, I don't know. I kind of, like I said, wish I'd saved that. But, yep, I feel you. I think BG wants a Sentinel really bad. He can't pull one. And, dude, they gave him to me all the time. I got him out of one FGMC. Pulled them in other places. I don't even remember where I got him for the first time. But, yep, game just keeps giving it to me. Derek Belil, hello. Is 5-star Ghost worth a Tech Awakening gem? If you're good with her. I don't really like her. I have a rank 4 and a Tech gem, and I kind of refuse to give it to her. I don't know if I care much for that playstyle. Maybe she'll grow on me, but I don't use her enough to really care about it all that much. All that dash and back phase, it's like get 1-2 hits in, then dash back phase. I don't know, man. I ain't really about that life. I don't have Gwenpool, Archangel, or X23. You know what's crazy is I've got X23. Pulled it pretty early, took her to rank 3. She used to, walk through AQ for me, but I've never duped her, ever. I would love to awaken her, but I'm not going to use a gem on her. Yeah, YouTube isn't going to broadcast any live stream notifications. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess but I have like 14 followers on Twitter. So it's like, the 14, then there's more people than that in here. So somebody's getting a notification somewhere. First time dupe, okay. But I've only pulled one good 5-star and one decent one since the first time Blade featured crystals were released. Really? How often do you get 5-stars? See, I mean, I open like 2 a week, so 1 to 2 a week. Recently, it's been more just because of all the events and high-end rewards and stuff they've had coming out. But we open them pretty frequently, so you always got to take the good with the bad. I mean, shoot, just last week I opened a Spider Gwen and a Storm, so I mean, that kind of sucked. It kind of sucked bad. Gregorio, I got Thanos on the Act 4 or Act 5 Legend run that they did when they released the final part of it. I did a Legend run. I was a little slower than BG, a little bit faster than Legacy. I was kind of right in the middle. I had the ideal champs too, Blade, Stark Spider-Man. I had Gwenpool, Archangel, all high ranked. So yeah, I had the teams for it. Iceman rank 4. So yeah, I had the team, but that's where I got him. So I opened a featured 5-star yesterday and pulled Symbiote Supreme. Opened another today and duped him. Dang, Milkman. Yeah, I know some guys that really love him at rank 5. I mean, he's a little bit situational. You want to put him up against a buff heavy champion, like the champion or a Medusa or something. But he can absolutely wreck him for sure. Got 5-star crap too. Hope to dupe him soon. Hope so too. You always hope, man, and you never know until you open that next one. That's the addiction, right? Keeps you coming back for more. Sentinel fighting you in arena. Kinda sucks. Can't crit him. Plus Black Widow kind of sucks too. Hold on. Someone asked earlier if they would rank 4 her, and it's like, I don't care for her much. Since they nerfed her, she's not been the same to me. BG falls asleep. I saw him in chat. He comes and goes. He might have it on in the background, or he just swing in to say hello, go about his day. That's how it goes. Cesar, what up, boss? What is up with you? I'm doing good, man. Just getting some milestones. Feel like playing arena tonight. Doesn't happen every night. Got the day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna stay up late. I'm gonna hit up Cade stream, hit up BG later. Think this guy will bait his special too? This early in the streak? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he did. Right in the corner. Right in my face. Oh. I am going to die. I don't know how to win this fight. I might have to wait for Reverberation to cool down. I'm doing like no damage. I hate Killmonger in arena. Such a jerk. I'm screwed. Yep. There it was. Share my feelings on Ghost. Thank you. Thank you. That's how it goes, man. So I popped over feature 5-star and got the champion, and my third 6-star got GG. Oh, Green Goblin. That was a good opening for me. Yeah, Green Goblin. He's a good 6-star. Great for villain use. A little bit of questing here and then. 5-star champion. Not bad. Who's my second favorite champ after Sentinel? That's tough, man. Magic holds a place in my heart for everything she's got me through. OG Vision is super sweet. Corvus is pretty amazing in terms of what he can do, especially in Alliance Quest or that challenges like the one we just had. That was really neat. Ghost Rider is really neat, but those are definitely not my favorite. So I'd have to say Magic for sure. I think Magic might even be my favorite. So after Sentinel, then you'd be getting down into like Corvus and OGV. Mr. Vision, well worth the purchase. I don't know, I got him the first time, so he got me through some stuff, but I definitely wish I got him for the price of the second time he came around. That was when it was worth it, for sure. Wish I could auto fight the first 5 battles in arena. The motivation is always toughest. Yeah, especially your concentration. It's like, come on. Like, yeah, getting to 15 kind of sucks sometimes. Nice, P. Daniels. Yobi Manny, could you just guarantee me Omega Red twice so I can open my crystals and not wait to try to do Blade? Derek, yeah, of course, man. That's how it works, right? Just say, yep, that's what I'm going to get. Then you get it. But good luck. Either way. Do I know of any sneaky good options for the epic level massacre with Coward? Kyle? Coward is kind of ugh, because you just got to block a bunch. Tap the block, tap the block, tap the block. Otherwise, like a damage over time champ will help. If you can get your ends, somebody hits hard through a block like Corvus does. He does really well. But otherwise, yeah, you just got to end up. Well, even if you're hitting into the block, the damage I think is limited, right? Or am I thinking of that one quest? But yeah, Coward anyway. Just I think that's what it is, right? Like he's unblockable. That's what Coward. Just block, block, block. Oh, Cade's off tonight. Oh, wow. Okay. Do I do heroic and master? Oh yeah, Aldo. I'll do every difficulty. Speaking of which, I should check my energy level. Make sure I don't cap. But yeah, I do. I just read Oroplexian comment there, but yeah, I do all difficulty levels. He's building his imaginary website and celebrating his birthday. I know, man. That dude lives in like Groundhog Day, if that's the case, because then every day is exactly the same. It's his birthday. Website is just he makes all his progress. Wakes up the next day, the progress is gone. Still his birthday. Just living life. February 22nd is a big day for many people. For what? Do I still feel Magic is generic and or rank 5 worthy? Oh yeah, for sure. She's like, I mean, the game always changes, but man, she's almost future proof. Her limbo, the ability to heal back certain amounts of damage, being half suicides friendly. Man, there's so much going for her. Complete power control. Now there's some fights she's not good for, and her prestige is not good at all. But as a champion, usability wise, yeah, she's great. Hey, Legacy, what's up, dude? What's up with the name change? Okay, so I'm gonna put that out in another video eventually, because I'm gonna rock this name for a little while. But long story short, I had a guy in the alliance, didn't quite work out, and that's basically what he called me, amongst some other things. So I'm gonna see if I can hunt up some screenshots of of the conversation and everything that was really said and all that, and I'll put that all together for your enjoyment, for sure. Omega worth rank 4 unduped? I don't think so. I think he needs to do bad if anybody does. Rocky. All right, all right, all right. What's up, Cade? Cade, are you taking the night off, man? Maybe I missed something. Are you traveling or something? Anyway. Solar Flare. What do I think of new schedule of war matchmaking? No, I didn't touch on that. I think it sucks. It was rough. And we're still in off-season mode, man. It could be preseason. But we don't care. Like, so defenses, like, didn't get them in. Then I don't know, even though, we saw the timer, we just didn't correlate the fact that it was going to be, for me, it was like 10:15 in the morning or something. And it's like, dude, 10:15, like, everybody's asleep. We got guys on the West Coast. It's, 7 a.m. How is this, like, they're in bed, man. So, yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But I think we'll see some, I don't know, hopefully some tweaking. Patty's Pub, you have a dilemma. How can I help you? How's your time off? I don't know if you're talking to me, because I'm only getting off on the weekends, for the most part. Oh, Blade Day Part 2. Yeah, you're right. That could be a game-changing day for a lot of people. Oh, it's his anniversary, too? Okay, awesome. Yeah, he all in one day. Just wear you out. Coward's the unblockable one. Yeah, just block as much as you can. Sometimes if you try to do the Nightcrawler trick, if you can get them to back up and do the Nightcrawler trick and they hold, then man, you just tap that button as fast as you can and get them down. That's about all you can do. And then they might come at you. One of the other options you can do, Kyle, that kind of helps out is you've seen some of Dave's videos. I'll try to demonstrate it here. You want to get yourself backed up. You be tapping block, tapping block, get yourself against the wall, and when he comes in, it creates an intercept wall for you. This guy's gonna be so passive. But anyway, if you can get yourself, he comes in for, gosh, man, he won't throw heavy attacks. There we go. He comes in, and maybe you can. Oh, this is a horrible example. I'm just getting lit up. Anyway, he's going to be more aggressive than that. Get yourself against the wall, let him throw a punch, and immediately counter with a light attack, and you can use that wall to your advantage, especially since you can't hit him. Then maybe they'll back out, and block, try to do the Nightcrawler trick, and just tap block as fast as you can. The one champ I wanted one day rank 5, but still can't do it till I have all rank 5s is Spark. Ass Prestige, B11 big time. Man, you're on your own there, buddy. I hate Stark Spider-Man. He drives me insane. His low health pool, whatever the case may be, the auto evade that I'm not in control of sometimes, like on a regular attack, that stuff, I can't stand it, man. It's gotten me killed so many times. I mean, yeah, he does insane damage, but I really can't stand the champ. He's fun in arena, but I'm glad I didn't ever really want to run him up to rank 5. You see my mastery set up for magic? Yeah, Hazeblaze. That's no problem. Let me run through a couple more rounds here, or let me finish this set anyway, and I'll kind of show you what I work with all the time. I don't change my masteries very much. BG has 7 8 birthdays this year, at least. You like Sentinel profile pic? Thanks, Legacy. Actually, I haven't bought any of those, and I'm like, it's kind of whatever. And someone tagged me and said there was a Sentinel one available. I was like, let me go see it. And then I saw it, and I was like, okay, it's kind of cool. It's worth 80 units. I'll take it. I like it. I like having Thanos up there, but the uniqueness of the ones you pay for is they're a little bit nicer. So you know what I mean. So thanks, dude. Driving back early in the morning. All right, Cade. Yeah, dude, you are correct. The new match time blows Omega Dong because, dude, yeah, it's not gonna work. That's why whenever we launch wars, normally it would be between 4 and 6 p.m. Let's say, and that's partially because that's when that's just when we like to launch. But the other part of it was we have guys in Europe, so they're like 6 hours ahead of us. 8 hours ahead of us, sometimes a little bit more. We got guys on the East Coast, so it's 6 p.m. We got guys on the West Coast, so it's 3 p.m. But it works because people can find time in their day, typically, if they know they're needed, at a certain time, or they can coordinate and set aside 30 minutes, so whether it's a break or lunch or something, and boom, we're going to just hit this, we're going to knock it out, and we're going to be good and move on. But man, this thing here, you got to do it in the first day. That's all there is to it. And with it starting at 10 a.m. in the morning, me and a couple of a few of the other officers were all at like work or something, and dude, you can't get on, and 30 minutes at lunch probably won't be enough time. And so if you have to wait till 5 p.m. before I can scout, well, I'm back where I started, and now I got guys going to bed who can't move until overnight, if at best. It's just a mess, man. It's just a mess. You got 9 tier 2 alpha, can take dupe Omega Reg rank 5, or take dupe Sentinel up, and dupe Sabretooth. Okay. I've also been sleeping Sim Supreme to bring up. Gosh, you got some options there. Sabretooth, I mean, I probably wouldn't rank him up, but Omega Red to rank 5, definitely can't go wrong. And Sentinel to rank 4, and eventually, hopefully, rank 5. If you like him, can't go wrong. So it depends on what you need at the moment. Ton of fun with Havoc. Awesome, Panda Man. Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by. I would like to, I'd like to see some of that, for sure. Drunken Champion. Coming in hot. More streams. Purg. Oh, my man, Purg. Okay, Drunken Champion. I think I recognize your name, and I know who you are now, the other name. But thank you very much, sir. We're gonna get you added here. $5 holler. I do appreciate that. The Drunken Champion. You like yourself some arena, yeah? But thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate that. I think I remember seeing your name in the Alliance Help quest button from time to time. And I like to get that loyalty. I know it's hard to sometimes over there, man. If you're not in a super arena grinding alliance, then getting that 1,000 loyalty a day sometimes is a little bit of a chore. 80k SP3s at rank 3. Mmm, tasty. Does that trigger things protection? I'm curious. And I've also seen he could be a potential pain on defense, man. We got to start brainstorming like a rank 5 boss option for him too. Havoc should come back in the Sinister Crystals. Yeah, yeah. If you're talking FGMCs, he'll be in all of them pretty much, but it'll be a higher chance to get him when the Sinister Crystals come out for sure. Good day, Dap. Good day, Dap. The incredibly mediocre. Good evening, sir. Emeritus B Manny Void or Domino rank 5. Okay, just reading that first sentence, probably Void. Both at 160. Variant is 100% yet. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. And ooh, variant, yeah, you don't need either of them at rank 5 to do variant. But I think Void has more utility in the whole scheme of things. For sure. I got guys, I know plenty of guys with a rank 5 Domino, and they don't really do much with her. Some of them chuck her on D, and the other, I guess, just gets played in arena and quests. But I would say Void. Group cleared the middle with 25 minutes left. Oh, dude, yeah, it's a total crap show, man. It's like, well, I'm still linked and I'm going to work. Like, good luck. So, honestly, I don't know, man. If they don't adjust it, you're going to see a pretty hard shift in 4 Loki. I mean, I know our guys still want to push AW hard, but if it's that super inconvenient and it just ain't, I think we'll adapt. But if it's not, if it's that inconvenient, man, I wouldn't be opposed to just going hardcore AQ. Just is what it is. Oralplexian, you run Path 5? Yep, that's typically where I end up too. And you're going to get screwed? Well, yeah, you're like the last to get cleared, and usually I have to go to the boss, so we'll figure it out, man. We're going to be a little bit more proactive in the next couple of wars that we participate in. Get everything down tight, but yeah, Panda Man, that's insane. I mean, it's 10 a.m. here, but I think, I don't know, man. It still feels like it's going to change. I know they addressed a little bit of like people's concerns, but did they say that like the 11 a.m. start time was correct, or that it was supposed to actually be like 2 p.m. Eastern, which would be 11 Pacific instead of 7 a.m. Pacific? Take it back. Stark Spidey's your man crush. Good for you. Your first 565, first 5-star to SIG 200? Yeah, I think that's like BG too. Nope. I don't think you'll ever see 565 for me. Not on this account, not on any account. No thanks. Yeah, I typically wake up after war would end now. Yeah, man. No way I'm setting an alarm to wake up after 4 hours sleep and attack in the last minute. No, nope. I'm not gonna let like what they've done has. I mean, I understand the need for a matchmaking mix-up, so to speak, but the time that they're starting it is like completely unacceptable, and it right now. I think it totally interferes with people's real lives, and I'm not gonna have this game be a burden on any of our members. No way. I mean, if somebody feels like they got to step away or something, that's one thing. But like, we're not just gonna push just for the sake of pushing to and inconvenience everybody in the meantime. Not gonna happen. Boss option 455 Archangel. Ooh. Neurotoxin would prevent his plasma, probably. Okay, I could see that. You don't think it triggers thing stuff? Okay, that'd be good too. Evening Starfighter. Void seems to be the most. Yeah, uh, he's a great choice. No way around it for sure. Lags, will eat your words when you see some Oh, yeah, Legacy. I don't think Corvus is a good matchup for him at all. Maybe with 2 or 3 missions, maybe. But I saw some footage earlier and Corvus got wrecked. Typically up till 4 to 6 a.m. and Warren's at 10. Oh man, no, dudes. Yep, that's not gonna happen. And another, I think though, well, see, that's the hardest part, man. Okay, let me align my train of thought here and my thought process. So, with this start time, it's basically impossible to scout, right? Like usually the officers scout, they set some lanes, could based on people's strengths, champs, that kind of thing. Okay, so what they need to do then is make it so that like I could say, hey, this is in general going to be your lane or whatever, and so they need to have defenders revealed because then somebody could go on and say, yep, I can take my normal path, or I can jump on this, or if there's any quick questions, we can we can just talk about it real fast, set out who's going where, and boom, take off. And that might not be so bad. um, the linking thing back and forth, yeah, that's going to make it really tough. But with them being hidden and you got to do all this research and digging and looking at profiles and back and forth, dude, there's just no time for that. So I think yeah, they got to do something, man. Whether it's reveal, and especially like people have talked before. There, that was weird. Got a freeze in the game. Um, about like I said, and you're having specific counters to specific champs. It's hard to make people go in blind on that stuff. Doesn't seem really fair, especially when there's so much involved in pulling off a low death war and everything at this level. See you, Wareham. Appreciate it, man. Have enjoyed Punisher. Looks like they'll be pushing back the start of season 8. Solar Flare, did you read that on the forum or something? Because I'd be curious if you did, or what else they had to say about it. Oraplexian, we just need to kick BG. Shit. BG's on regular. He's good. You don't kick BG to hurt his feelings. You promote him. You promote him. You just did 16. 16, I don't know. 2 Eastern would be great. Yeah, that could work because that gives us, most of the first night, and it gives us a significant amount of time the following day to make things happen. But yep, that's a lot better than what it is for sure. Can't die to his plasma stuff, so he'd hang out at 1%. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy trying to get ins and stuff and like evading that SP1. I mean, I guess, it can be done, but it seems pretty difficult. Oh, you did 16 million and not even getting close to Havoc. Yeah, yeah. It's worth it every once in a while to risk a kind of a low high score. See if you can't sneak in a champ. Is there any way to avoid slow down Havoc's plasma buildup? Use like an OG Vision power drain champ or an armor up champ, I think it is. If they have an armor, then it somehow affects the plasma. I've not looked into it a whole lot. Although I do have the 4-star, we could go read his abilities. Hey Jam, doing good, doing good. Getting a few rounds on the T4B, little burnout arena. Yeah, I feel you. I went through something like that not that long ago, and I'm kind of coming off my hiatus. So it's kind of feeling good to actually run a few champs. Just get her done. 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. for your fights? Okay. Yeah, mine were typically like midday, even with the old system, with like 3 or so hours left. It was like 2, 3 o'clock. So, I don't know. Partially, it's my schedule's changed a little bit too in the last season or so. So, just be what it is. Latest post from the forums. Thanks for the update at Command Mike. You should delay the season a week so we can see if the changes get the job done in our off season rather than just 1 week. Response: this is something we are seriously considering. I'll have a more definite answer next week. When season's supposed to start? what kind of thing is that to say, man? Yeah, here's our decision. We're just gonna launch season 8 when we originally said we were. So adapt or die, right? See, in that Seaton's motto or something, they can adapt for that price. How much was it going to change? How much is it going to cost to change Alliance Ward start time? F them. Yeah, no. We'll see what happens. They should just start war when AQ starts since we're used to that time. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Because war attack has never started prior to 2 p.m. ever. And all of a sudden, I mean, it literally goes from, well, that'd be 2 p.m. East Coast time, so 11 a.m. West Coast time, to all of a sudden 7 a.m. I mean, moving it up 4 hours, like when it's never been that early. GTFOH. Get the fudge out of here. Nope. That's just messed up, man. All they had to do is give us more energy and remove link nodes. That too. Now that could work. Remove link nodes. I mean, what a waste of time, man. Waste of time. Let me boost and let me go. But nope. Yeah, link nodes. What an unpleasant experience in Alliance Quest, Alliance War. I mean, I understand the camaraderie thing, but dude, you can't at this level and the intensity and the intricacies. You cannot keep people waiting like around because we got real lives, man. Got stuff I got to do. All right, Panda Man. We'll see you. Grotesque. You want to be a fun or bad decision as well, dude? Psh, sold. Done. Consider it done. Thank you, sir. I gotta spell your name right. TSQE. The Grotesque. The $5 daddies. Check them in. We're getting a little mini wall going on here. I don't know if I've ever had that many. Well, I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Hope your evening's going well. Gonna fund some bad decisions. Going to the corner after this. Although there's no corner by me. That's way away. Or Plexi and throwing down 5. Wanting to be a fun or bad decision. Dude, you got it. Doesn't take much around here. Make some horrible decisions. And you want to promote BG for his birthday. BG, you in here? Oh, hang on. I can find out, right? Oh, I see his name pop up. He better say something. He has 45 seconds. Time is it? Alright, I've been streaming for 52 minutes and 30 seconds. If it hits 53 minutes, if I don't hear back from him, we know he wants it. And I'm going to give it to him. Kyle, yeah, you're correct, man. Seaton's catchphrases, especially with his accent, definitely do crack me up. There's a couple of those skits that, yeah, that really, it's like, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I think most people are okay with the later start time, but it's just like when you move it up so much, man, I mean, you've changed everything about it. 69 watching, nice, that is, it's always nice. I show 67, so I'm a little, went from 12 to midnight there pretty quick, but life's going to keep going. Get rid of portals, link nodes for the love of Jeebus. Yep. I think BG needs to do like a weekly video on it where it's like, yeah, just remove these things. Come on. Portals, man, deal with portals a little bit. It just leaves a little bit of room for error, but man, the link stuff, it adds nothing to the game. It's not slowing anybody down. Sometimes you gotta take stuff linked and just makes it more difficult. So yeah, I could stand that going away too. Still waiting for that Aegon in Arena. Aldo, oh man, okay, we'll go there in a second, but it's brutal, I'm sure. Rank 1, Sig 1. Ugh, Aegon. At least I got the suicides on. You like portals? They just shouldn't cost energy. Yeah, okay, I can see that too. Oh man, I was gonna show my masteries too, man. My bad. I completely forgot about that. Whoever asked for that should have reminded me. If you still want to see them, chuck something in chat, and I'll try to I'll pull them up if I see you still want to take a look. My bad. a means to drain extra energy. That's the biggest thing. What would be really nice too about Map 7, which they showed in uh, the the commercial they put out with, it was when they started the quest. They started with 5 energy, and I was like, well, that would be pretty sweet. They could start with 5 energy. All right, let's see here. 5-star sort by hero rating. I didn't mean to hit that twice. There he is. Oh man, let's just play 3 awful arena champs. Cap ain't too bad, I guess, but scared Seaton might be. Someone asked BG what wax he's read. He said turtle. The link is in the description. Use promo code banana. That sounds right. Kareem, that sounds right. 12 to midnight. I like that. You're right, Kate. I did totally butcher that, didn't I? 12 to midnight. 12 to 6. $2 not enough for bad decisions. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just kind of keep the top amount on there. But no, $2 not enough for bad decisions. Sorry, Google takes too much of it. You got to make you can make a mediocre decision. I don't know, but I do appreciate the sport. Miritos, yeah, it's almost always BG's birthday. Pretty sure. Kapam's way to make people double boost. Yeah, sort of. I know some people have to spend to get those units, and most people, I feel like, at least around us, we just buy them with units we grind in arena, so it's not like they really cost anything. Excuse me. But yeah, I know what you mean. But a lot of times you can get away too with like a 10% or 15% early on, and then use a bigger one later if you need to, if you even need to. Why not only start using 5 stars in round 5 when it's times 3? Because I can earn more points fast too. I can earn them faster by running them now. I've got like 80 some odd, so I don't even have to run them all the time. I'll only run things under 345 just to get to that streak, and then I'll start using higher champs to kind of get through it a little bit. Oh, come on, finish them off. Thank you. But yeah, I don't start them till laser or till later after 5 when I use my higher ones. But yeah, I've got enough to keep me going. Okay, cool. Here we go. Haze Blaze, you asked to see the masteries. Okay, I got you. B Daniels coming in hot. Coming in hot. All right, buddy. You are now a funder of just horrible life decisions. The B Daniels. Thank you, sir. I am running. I'm gonna have to do something about this on this screen here. Cool. Thank you, sir. Your support, and I'm bowing like a curtsy almost, is much appreciated. Thank you. All right, Haze Blaze, I got you. Let me do this fight, I promise, and we're headed straight there. Straight there. Get 1,100 units from arena milestones in a week. Drop 1,400 from a big boost bundle. They cost me everything. I like saying it like that. They cost me everything. Yeah, Aegon, first fight ever with this dude. I know he's got the double dash kick. Okay, cool. I kind of like it more than Domino's being the first hit, being the double, because that kind of blows. And I can even chain it together, unlike Moon Knight. That dude, you can't chain stuff hardly out of his double medium. But thank you again, B-Dams. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, you're right, man. We need to... I don't know. Certain people want certain things. We'll have to just... I think this next week's going to be telling. With Map 7 and Alliance War kicking back up, we'll know a little bit more about the direction we want to go. Okay, Masteries. I'm headed there right now. Promise. Who's excited and terrified for tomorrow? Hinach! I am. I am pumped. And I'm like, oh god. But we'll do fine. It's day 1. No problem. Biggest issue is going to be like establishing lanes, figuring out who needs to go where and what champs they need to bring for sustainability and long-term stuff. But I'm pumped, man. I am pumped. I am pumped. All right, so masteries. Let me start with proficiencies. So these never change. I always run full Mystic Dispersion, full Parry, full Stupefy, and full Limber all the time, and Scouter Lens. I like that. Defense, I run 3 out of 3 willpower. That's it. This is a build I use to get there. I don't run Coagulate. I like to keep 23 points in offense, and the left tree pretty much stays the same the way it is, up to 4 out of 5 in precision and 5 out of 5 in cruelty. Now the only part that changes from time to time is the far right side, like my suicide masteries. Usually what I do is I'll just take them off. I'll have everything on the left side the same, but I'll leave off the suicides, and then I don't put points in assassin and deep wounds and stuff anymore. I'll leave them out, do like heal block fights or fights where I have to spam specials, and then if I need suicides, I'll just put all the points right back up into the top, man. So if you don't ever want to run suicides, then you could take those 7 points up top and like max out assassin or do like a max deep wounds, or you can kind of split the difference. But that's the build I run like 24/7, man, and it's super cheap. I don't really want to do it right now just to show you, but this mastery costs 15 units. This one costs 10, so that's 25. Let's see, and this one's 1, so it's like 26 units, and then another what 20, 12, 24, like 26. It's like 50 units to turn them on and turn them off, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, 15, 10, 25. So yeah, that's correct. So that's what I like to run like all the time, man. I think everyone about to jump in the map 7 pool is a bit terrified. Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. And you know what I personally think is that some of the people thinking they're going to run 5 days of it are their eyes are bigger than their stomachs, so to speak. So it's going to be interesting, man. I'm kind of pumped because it could give a chance for us to I don't know about sneaking that number 1 spot, but we can. I think we could do pretty well. Let me see here. Where was I? All right, right back here. Cool. Are you wearing a skirt? Best way to curtsy. As a matter of fact, I'm not wearing anything. But thank you for asking. Alright, Cap. A little Iron Fist, Mortal. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I want 5 stars. Go down to the bottom here. A lot of them are on cooldown, so I'm just going to be able to play with some of these lower champs. Hope She-Hulk gets a buff. A good one. That goes live in a couple days. That ought to be interesting. Aegon is a beast. 31 hits in arena. I knew he didn't need ramp up damage to be god tier. Yeah, it only takes 60% increase in damage from suicides to make him mediocre. I like it. Kareem Dollar, you never put anything in assassin? Nope, not anymore. Not unless I'm like on the fence about whether or not I think magic can do it. Because with double edge, she's always healing in the fight. So, and that gives her a 30% boost for the whole fight versus a 20% boost with like 1 point, let's say, or 60% boost in that last 18%. So it's much more significant. Plus, if I throw on a 20% or a 30% champ boost and a 15 to 20% attack boost, so yeah, no, it's just not worth it for me, man. I really have not done a fight where I felt like I needed. I've come close a couple times to like timing out or something, but for the most part, I never have any issues finishing in a reasonable amount of time and safely with this build. It's cheap, so assassin, to me is like something built for like labyrinth or longer content, maybe boss fighting, maybe, but I don't know. I don't use it anymore. On a shock pass, will Corvus take damage after it runs out of crits? It depends. If the shock is applied right at the start of the fight, he'll be immune. Once he runs, if I guess if he runs out of glaive charges and it's still on him, then yeah, he'd probably start to take damage at that time, I imagine. If it's one of those things that yeah, I assume it'd be like the bleed mastery, He would just heal from it while he had glaive charges, and then if he got a bleed on him after his glaives run out, then yeah, he's gonna take damage. That should be right. End are pretty sure number one is theirs. That's cool. I mean, we'll see if their skills back up their. I mean, if there's not unlimited items, then I don't know, man. We will see. It'll be fun. I'm not ragging on anybody, but it might shake things up a little bit. It's gonna be kind of cool. Why does Cap IW's perfect block on parries not work against the invade node? You keep taking damage. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. I've never used him against invade nodes, so I couldn't tell you unless there's something in the description about block penetration or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Nice wall. Thanks, Heisen. Yeah, man, it's going good. I'm digging it. Dubes, are we going to go over this again? I can't change the color of the font. I don't know how. I'll tell you what I can do. I won't like it, probably, but this fight screen's here in an infinite load, so I got a second. Let me see if I take this, hold this button down, and I bring it up like that. There. Tell me how that looks. I'm in an infinite load screen. Here we go. Do you guys know when Aegon gets added to the 5-star basic? It shouldn't be too long away, I don't think. The shock that was in map 7 beta was for 30-second one, so it doesn't last too long. Oh, Starfighter, good point. Yeah, that's a great call. If it's not like one that's like a minute or longer, 30-second, you ought to be fine. You'll be fine. It'll be like some free regen, basically. How do I feel about Sabretooth? He's good. It's a shame Omega Red needs him. Yeah, he's definitely a big help. He's not that great. He has some. He can be. He has some build up to him. If you get him up to like even 5, but you get up around 9 or 12 or even 15 Fury stacks, man, he hits crazy hard. But he's not suicides friendly because you're always spamming the special 1 or throwing a special 2, or it's hard to dash back and hold block for the amount of time sometimes required to get it locked in. What the hell's going on? I'm gonna have to restart this. Oh my gosh. It's maybe hang on. Go. Anyway. You guys probably do great, probably 4 to 6. And actually, I mean, we play 6 right now. It just depends on what other people do. Bushido, change the background. Yeah, I just kind of cropped it a little bit. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It seems to have frozen my game, which obviously has nothing to do with what I just did. But we'll get out of here in a second. I'll restart this. What's the cutoff for 1K 5-star shards? Man, it's around 6. I think 6.5 is safe, Houdat. I've gotten it with like 6.1, and I just missed with like 6.2. So go 6.5, and I think you'll be safe. Wait, there's writing at the bottom. Look at that. Yeah, dudes, I got you. I got you. Ziski making room for more bad decisions. Sorry if I screamed at you. Like, son of a bitch. Alright, let's see here. I think I need to create another line. Yep. And raise it up. The Ziski. Thank you, sir. 33. Coming in hot. Oh, Heisenberg. Raising the bar. Hinatch, I appreciate the $2, man. I do. But Heisenberg just stealing the glory. I don't know what to say, man. I don't have to do anything to my text now. Thank you, Heisenberg. Appreciate that. All right, let me hide this for just a second. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but we're gonna reload the game. That was weird. But Heisenberg, thank you, dude. That $7 is going to go straight into some more iced coffee. I don't really drink beers, but I do love iced coffee. Thank you, sir. Who'd had time to promote BG? You might be correct. I don't, it's like one of them, it's a kid who cried wolf thing. I don't like to do it too much, but I think it might be about time. It might be about time. It's going to be tough for sure. I'm sure you guys are going to be up there as well. You wonder if they're doing 7x5. Yeah, I'm curious too. You doing 7x5? I would like to know. Yeah, in a month exactly for Aegon's ad date since VTD was just added, and it goes champion Aegon. Okay, awesome. Seen Sabretooth do some wicked work on Killmonger on 29. Yeah, with the Killmonger synergy. I've beaten Killmonger there before in the off season. It was great, man. He's got the armor break after 10 hits, and you just stay aggressive, and you can keep that up. It goes great. All right, am I logging back in? What is going on here? Yep, okay, I'm back in. One sec, guys. Get the game back up. Quick time. There we go. That was It was because I was fighting with She-Hulk. Game's like, no, not today, man. Not today. Hoping to do okay, 7x9, 7x5. A lot of, yeah, Hinach be testing the waters. I think a lot of people are. I know Legacy's come out and said that Omni's going to wreck it all 5 days. And I love the confidence of a young man. I really do. I'm just cautiously optimistic. Like if we get into day 3 and people are like, dude, I just used 10 items and I don't see any way around it, because there's going to be growing pains. uh, then we might have to pump the brakes, but we'll see. I think it'll be all right. That's why you just planning does well. We're not sure we're doing it all day. He's going to feel it out. Yep. Day by day, man. We put out a poll to the alliance about where they wanted to go and everything as far as the direction, and it gives us a really good starting point. But we're always going to be flexible and open to revisit our priorities and stuff like that as time goes on. Iced coffee with Bailey's. Back to the bar I go. All right, thanks, Heisey. I appreciate it, man. I don't know if I like Bailey's that much. I don't, or liqueurs or liquors in my coffee. Whiskey. Ugh. Or a Plexi and want to see a confused BG in the wild. Yeah, we can probably do something like that. Clay by Play, hello. What is up? Heisenberg owes you a refund. Yeah, yeah, Zizky, that was rude, wasn't it? It was just like, step aside. Tearing this wall down. Shoving it up your butt. Map 7 could be a huge surprise and not in a good way. Yeah. I think part of what people are not able to take into consideration yet is the fact that when we did beta, there was no link nodes. So what are the link nodes going to look like? That can be a significant issue. And I hope there's not any, because gosh, man. It's like, nope, if you want to play this map, you've got to do it every 2 hours through your workday and wake up while you sleep. Nope. Legacy going in balls deep for map 7. By day 4, no balls left. That, that very well could be. You never know. They might crush it all 5 days. I mean, the mini bosses are 3-minute fights as well. Yep. And someone said the day 5 beta mini was, who was calling it beta? Is that Rich the man? The beta mini was 9,500 prestige. Dubes. The only clarification I need on that is, was that as a 9,500 starting prestige, or was that like after they've hit day 5, their prestige was 9,500? Because if so, that is an issue. If it infinitely scales and everything, because obviously we're higher than that day 1. Wrong arena. And I mean, dude, we could be close to double that. I don't know how that's gonna work. They did say that one of the fights, or 2 of them, right, were gonna be 4 minutes, a little bit longer, which kind of sucks. I'm glad that BG2 has a second Sentinel, because like, dude, you want to take this one? I'll take the next one. It's just gonna wear me out. This long, concentrated fight. Ugh. There can be 2. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, there can. So if you can't change the text, you change your background. The B. Daniels coming in hot once again. Boom. Heisenberg, suck it. That's what he said. But thank you very much, man. I appreciate it as always. Let me get a class advantage here. It's funny, I don't do this enough, so your guys' super chats, I mean, they're great. They're wonderful, and I totally appreciate it. But it will take me like 4 months to earn enough revenue for Google to cut me a check. So like midsummer, I'm gonna use your $7 to buy the sexiest speedo you've ever seen, man. So, or well, sexiest speedo you've never seen. but but thank you. Your speedo money is going to be well spent, along with yours, the Aura Plexian. I think every speedo needs a good like they're kind of the same thing, like what Borat was wearing. I don't know what his real name is, where like it was suspenders that went all the way down to the crotch and just kind of left everything else to the imagination, so to speak. So yeah, thank you. No, the beta had day one maps and day five maps. Okay, so it was day five. Prestige is 9,500. Whew. Well, we will know in like the middle of next week how it's all gonna go down. So I'm excited. Ben Blanco, what's up, man? Let's see, we rinse this fat head down. Thank you. Love my crystal openings. Thanks, dude. I mean, I enjoy them, and the only reason I really do them, because I kind of went on hiatus where I was just opening them as I got them, and then my daughter, kind of kept at me with wanting to make some, and I kind of forgot how much fun it was with her, and like having these little conversations and stuff, and immortalizing her youth, so to speak, for forever. I'll always have her voice in our little conversations on stuck on the interwebs out in the cloud. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I thank you. Gonna stop you right there. The Speedo's not for sale. Oh, I'll make one. I will buy the materials with this hard-earned wall or money and make a like a butt chapless butt cheek where they have the butt cheeks cut out. That's the kind of Speedo I'm talking about. Heard end prestige is well into the 10.4s. Well, yeah, that probably makes sense. Everybody there max sig things and stuff like that. But once again, you can buy prestige, but you can't buy skill. No offense, but that's why I'm just gonna come out and say it. That's probably why MMX is not an alliance anymore. They could buy prestige, but couldn't buy the skill. There's some good guys in there though, man. Grotesque sending over another 199. Where does that put you, man? I gotta scroll on my page here. Are you joining? Yep, you are joining the wall, good sir. Thank you. Had to go and find it there right quick. Let's get you updated. Grotesque. SQE, thank you very much, man. Love what I do. I wish I could do it more often. I'll be capped on data for tethered use here probably after this stream, but so be it. It is what it is. Thank you much, though. Thank you much. That's day one prestige area. Yeah, who knows what top's gonna be. Ben asking about. Oops, let me mix this up. Got a 5-star dorm, good or bad? Not bad whatsoever. Unawakened, he's pretty good for offense. If you want to if you need an immune power control champ, he's great for that. Got some pretty decent damage on his heavies. You can regen a little bit, but it's kind of complicated, not really worth it for the most part. But no, he's good. I mean, if you want to stick him on D, of course he needs to be awakened. But otherwise, pretty good champ. Ilek, what's up, man? You need. I started going back. I was gonna say you need to stream more Resident Evil 2, but I saw you'd already done a lot of streaming. I just happened to catch your like second run through, so I started watching some of your go throughs with Claire. Man, I love that game. It made me watching you play it made me want to get it for like I don't know. I've got an Xbox 360 or something. I'm sure I could find it pretty cheap if it's even on Xbox. Might be PlayStation based, but to play it on console, I miss games like that. It was a lot of fun watching you play, man. Piloting is allowed in AQ right now, though. Just saying. What? Omni confirming piloting in chat? Somebody screenshot that. Shots fired. Always shots being fired. If you're not firing shots, you're living in the slow lane. Probably have all the piloting figured out, more drama for the next several months until Kabam does something. Yeah, AQ. I mean, man, it's serious rewards. Once again, that's why AW got so intense because it's serious rewards. It's in-game rewards, and now they've introduced it to Alliance Quest. Man, they got to take that same approach. You can't be logging in for somebody. Just can't. Period. Last bit of Leon now. Oh, and RE3 was announced. Well, that's cool. You doing it tomorrow? Okay. Well, I might try to catch that stream if you're gonna stream it. Dubes, you were watching the Resident Evil 2 run throughs the other day. Dude, that game is intense, man. I mean, I remember playing the original version and it just being like horrifying, like terrifying, dude. So yeah, yeah, I'm excited. I like it because I know that I know a lot about the story, and it's funny because like the game play and levels and where you were at looks so familiar. I mean, the graphics obviously are way better, but I mean, it totally rang a bell. They stayed true to the original, just really stepped it up a notch graphics wise and everything. Let's see here. Do I have any advantages? Yeah, we could do this. All right, there we go. Love how scary the game can be. Oh yeah, man. I remember like when you walk down this hallway in in the original version, and the dogs would jump in through the window at you. That was always like, oh my god. There was like some worm thing in an attic, but I think this is Resident Evil 1 um, that I remember playing. But yeah, it's just all kinds of super intense, and it was always like dark, and the music was kind of scary. Oh man, don't die. When does Superior Iron Man regen? Ah, it doesn't matter. There we go. No piloting in Omni. Good. I didn't think so. What's my favorite champ to use a lot? I've been spoiled lately. It's been Corvus, man. He's just so fast. Sometimes like the amount of time I want to spend in game getting something done is it's like I just want this to be over with for the most part. Every once in a while, like with this new Valentine's Day quest or whatever it was, I went ahead and read the like in-game commentary, comic strip or whatever, just to see what was being said because I knew it was a one-shot thing. But for the most part, it's just how quick can I get in, how quick can I get out, get the rewards, units, move on, go from there. So Corvus for sure, just because he's quick. Should I rank 4 Corvus and do the Captain Marvel event, or rank 5 Magic and skip this event? Oh, dude. Well, you get a tier 2 alpha, right? Just for doing it? Yeah, I'd rank 4 Corvus for it, for sure. And then, if you're at that point within another month or so, it sounds like you probably have enough to rank 5 Magic at that time. And in the meantime, Corvus at rank 4s can get quite a bit done for you. So that would be my suggestion, just because those rewards are pretty sick, man. I mean, for what's involved in Corvus, I mean, I know mine's a rank 5, but with the same synergy, even as a rank 4, as long as he's awakened, that'll help. But shouldn't be too expensive to get through there. Yeah, I stream all the RE2 gameplay because it's like we bought it for the channel. Oh yeah, dude, that's great. I love that stuff. I love it. Arrow Wink, what's up? Hey Manny. Leon's playthrough has all the dogs. Oh, okay. So Claire fights the lickers. I got you. The dogs, they were a pain, man. And they're scary. Ah, yeah, it's good. Mr. X would chase you in the original, but you could lose him by entering a loading screen. Now he follows you. Oh, yeah, that's what I was. That's what I would see because yeah, if you went through a door before, it would like go to fade to black. This like two-dimensional door would open into black, and then you came back into the game, and yeah, you could get away from them. And so I've noticed, yeah, when you open doors, you just go through them, and I watched him coming through after you, and it's like, dude, I can't get away from this guy, and you're like running in circles trying to figure stuff out. Yeah, it was good. Oh, and Nemesis and RE3. I might be too old for that stuff, man. Can't handle it. Let's see here. Cyclops. There's Iron Patriot. Sig. 60. Yep. Ugh. His SP2 is not too bad, though. Is Angela 5-star rank 4 worthy unduped? No. No, no, no. because you can get a 6 star Angela who would be rank 4, essentially, and unduped, and she still probably wouldn't be used that much. I mean, she's decent. She's got some sustainability. You start getting her Furies cycling good, where you've got like 2 to 3 built up all the time. She can actually hit really hard. She's pretty fast in arena, especially with suicides. So it's not a bad option, but don't put tier 2 alpha into her. Rank 3 is fine if you've got enough catalysts and stuff, but I don't think you're going to see yourself using her very often. So you 4-star Corvus with your same setup synergy wise could get Cap Marvel event done with above average skill. 4-star Corvus? 4-star Corvus isn't going to do near the damage, so you're going to run out of glaive charges. I don't know about that. That'd be a little bit risky. I mean, you could try, but I think it'd be risky. When am I getting my daughter a puppy? It's kind of an ongoing thing. See, my dog, I had him for 15 and a half years, I think it was. Yeah, he died back in September. So I haven't had a dog in what, 3, 4, about 5 months. And it's been, I miss him, sure, but it's been kind of nice at the same time. Like, I don't have to let him out. He's not ever trying to get in my garbage. I don't have dog hair all over the place. Doesn't pee on the floor. I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to take a puppy out. So just not quite ready for that, emotional, financial, and time investment that a dog is. Because, when I had him, I was in college. I was home with him a lot. I was able to train him. I mean, dude, he went everywhere with me, hiking, swimming to the lake. It didn't matter. Like, he was always with me, riding in my car. So I spent a lot of time with him. If I got a dog now, I wouldn't be able to dedicate that kind of time, and I'd feel like I'd be neglecting, or at least like that part of his obedience training and stuff would suffer for it. So not quite ready. Not quite ready. I'm looking forward to the Mortal Kombat 11 storyline April. Oh, dude, I saw the uh, release trailer thing that they put out on YouTube with some gameplay and stuff. And that was sick. Like they really went. I felt like they almost went overboard with some of those animations and all that. I was like, oh my god! Like he just ripped her head off, like ate it, and then spit it. I mean, dude, it was insane. Ripped her spine out. It was crazy. They do some crazy stuff. Man, I haven't played Mortal Kombat since probably Sega Genesis days. Jacob, yeah. When's his daughter get a puppy? When his daughter gets him some good 5 stars. She pulled that earlier. She's like, it's a 5 star. It's like they're all 5 stars, or they're all 6 stars. It's like no kidding, dummy. Man, my last two have been dupes. When I dupe Luke Cage, and then I dupe, oh gosh, and then I dupe Karnak. It's like, come on, man. Just a new 6 star would be pretty sweet. More points, man. More points in the arena. Get her done. In China, there's a festival where they cook dogs as its main food. Yeah, good dogs. I've heard and read, not from personal experience, but actually taste really good. And if you do some research into like how they cook cats and dogs and stuff, it's a little bit messed up, man. And I'll tell you how it goes. What it is they say that the meat is the most tender uh, if they like really abuse the animal right before they kill it, because it gets a big like adrenaline rush and all the endorphins and stuff like tenderize the meat. It's insane. It's pretty wrong, but that tastes great. So yeah, you can't look at those like dogs like pets, man. Those dogs are food. Do not, I repeat, do not name them. If you name them, it's not good, man. It's not good. Get an older dog that is house trained and less work. Uh, See, the issue with that is I got small kids, man. And if I don't know a dog, like I trusted my dog, even when he got old and snippy and couldn't hear and see as well, like I still trusted him. If I get an older dog I don't know, I wouldn't trust him. I mean, it'd take a while. So yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah, you can watch the storyline on YouTube. Folks record it all. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I'll have to look into it. I wasn't aware they're still making it, man. But I'm just out of loop video game wise. This is the extent of my gaming these days. Getting wrecked by this voodoo. Just pump the brakes here, buddy. There we go. No problem. So you can watch all the cinematics in one video without buying the games. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Good point too. Can't wait to get big enough place so we can get a Doberman puppy. Oof, never trained a dog, but down for the ride. Man, Doberman. That's a big dog, man. That's a big commitment. Those dogs can be dangerous. Got to make sure they're, well trained. But they're super obedient. I knew a guy one time that he said he could tell his dog to stay and leave, like the house, and the dog be on the porch and be in that exact same spot when he get back. So yeah, good dogs. How many 6 stars do I have, Hinech? I've got 12. And I've got a double duped Luke Cage, a single duped Karnak, and a single duped um, Captain America, World War II. And he's pretty good duped. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if he's gonna be going up anytime soon either. Back in Sega Genesis days, you pick a character, beat the game, and get that character's brief story ending. In the new ones, you don't pick a character. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You had to go all the way through the like tower or whatever to get to Korg. What was his name? I feel like it started with a K. Had all them arms. Then you'd fight him. Yeah. You just play whatever the game makes you use. The story progresses. That's pretty cool. Delithius, what's up, man? What is up? Oh, come on, getting wrecked by Corvus here. Don't get knocked down. I'm not very good at. I definitely don't play one-handed when I stream. I play one-handed when I watch movies and stuff. Not like BG here. I mean, he's got the real talent. Look at that early evade punish. Get you some. Got that down pat. Hang on a second. Heavy attack this guy for the win. That's a barbaric way to eat. Yeah, Dan. Tell me about it, man. There's a whole crazy fur trade. You can read all about it on the internet if you want to go down that deep dark hole. It is out there. Channel your inner dog whisperer. Man, that dude puts a dog in check in no time. He does. He does. It's funny because he talks about serious correctments, which means he's putting him on his back. See, that's the thing with any dog is there's like that whole pecking order thing, man. So you got to show a dog out of the gate you are alpha, a number one, not to be messed with. So one thing I learned from this guy was German. He was a German Shepherd breeder and trainer, just so happens to be. But he said that one of the things they do with German Shepherd puppies when they're breaking them and everything is to actually put your mouth over their mouth because that's what a dog would do in the wild or in the pecking order. They would put their mouth over their jaws over the other one's mouth and kind of put a little pressure, let them know, hey, I'm the boss hog around here. So I would take my dog, and every time he didn't behave or something, I'd kind of put my mouth over his and bite down a little bit, just enough pressure to let him know I meant business. Look him dead in the eye. Um, and dude, it worked. He was super obedient. Best dog I've ever seen, had. Good one. That's why it's like, there won't ever be another one quite like him. Now I know there'll be different types of dogs, but man, to be that like, just like I said, obedient and never, never snip at my kids and stuff. Like, it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. My last 6 star was Proxima. Okay, not bad. Now if you pull a 5 or 6 star Corvus, yep, you'd have it made. She's not bad. Her awaken ability is really nice and longer stuff, but typically, man, you get 1 or 2 missions, that fight's just about over. I've never even used her in what do you want to call it? Oh, Labyrinth or anything like that. I mean, I know she can do well, but there's been no reason to go back in there just to test her or anything. I think I've done some stuff against Red Hulk, but that was early on. I would like to try it again, that because I've got the Corvus synergy and stuff now too. Goro, there you go. Kintaro, yep. Minotauro, there you go. Taking me back, taking me back. Gonna, yep. There you go. Duluthus, not a bad idea. Go ahead and farm up some pots and finish up variant. 7 paths, man, that's nothing. I remember when I got to 7 paths, I was like, hell yeah, I'll have this done tomorrow. But until then, it's a huge grind. Cause he's cause each one, man, is like 6 or 7 paths, I think, right? Each one in it. So there's what 40, 50 paths or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a lot. Takes a while. Oh. So what I'm saying is I just made out with my dog. Stick a tongue up his nostril, let him know what's up, how I like it. I didn't do it hardly much when he got older just because he knew. By then, he was, nope, he was not the alpha. But it works. I mean, it worked. I would do it again next time. Last stick star is a dupe on your guillotine and you're, crying inside. Well, at least she's useful duped, right? A little bit. I mean, her awaken ability is important if you want to heal. It depends on what maps you run. You can have you can have a little bit of fun in the game with her, but I don't know. For me, like you just hit a point where it's like I don't really want a new champ to do the monthly quest with. Like Corvus does it so fast with these suicides on. I'm just gonna keep using that. Like, but having specific counters to some things. Like, of course, she's got the heal reversal, but there's other champs like Void, or heal block champs like Gulk and Vision that are better utilized for it. So. But yeah, yeah, dupes make you cry a little bit. When I duped Luke Cage, it was like, okay, well, he needs his dupe. That's fine. But when you get him again, that's when it starts to set in that you're just like, okay, this kind of sucks, man. Like, I'm missing out on hundreds of thousands of arena points every arena because I don't have another 6 star. But it is what it is. Life goes on. And you keep on trucking. Do I have to hold him down? Chris, he was a puppy. He only weighed like 6, 7 pounds. I mean, up until, I did it for a while, but nah. Just grab his head, grab his mouth, hold it closed, and show him who's boss, man. I had some rough, I had I had moments of pretty hard discipline on him for sure. I wasn't to show him I wasn't messing around. I put the fear of God into that dog. But you know what? He didn't do whatever said thing was again. It is what it is. Kiki love. How many times did I do this to my dog? Put my mouth over his? Oh, I don't know. Numerous times. It's like when you're raising a kid, you're like, no, no, no. It's like, well, I guess it's not like not every time you would discipline him, showing him that, but just to let him know who's boss. And sometimes you could even do it like playfully. You know what I mean? It wasn't always like a vindictive or a harder bite or anything like that. It was mostly, I mean, it could be playful too. Just letting them know, you're the you're the alpha dog. Don't forget it. Don't let it slip because they're little short memories, man. You gotta stay on top of them. 2 and 3.1, 5 and 3.2. Okay, that's not bad. The first two are pretty good anyway. Versus the 3.3. Try to do the worst first. Yeah, you did pretty good on that. Yeah, okay, B Daniels. Yep, putting your weight on them, just like holding them down essentially, and yeah, biting their ear. Yep. Sometimes I didn't bite them by the neck or anything, but that's what a dog would do. They'd pin them on their back and put their, bite their neck, basically, hold them down, just let them know what's up. You just can't be timid with your animals, man. You got to take control of them right out of the gate. So that's why that's the only thing about older dogs that just kind of. I mean, my buddy's got a adopted dog, and it seems really nice. So I mean, I know they're out there, just different. Biting same way you did, just pressure really. Oh yeah, yep, yep. Pulled new 6 star yesterday. Black Bolt, that was good. But before that, 3 out of 5 were dupes. Oh yeah, that's a horrible run, man. I'm hoping my next couple are new. That would be sweet. Cause you just got a male Pomeranian pups and he thinks he owns the house. Well, show him who's boss. Can he get in there and be like, "Yo." Sometimes too, like this was a little bit more harsh. If he'd done something that was like big time, is I would pin him on his back and you animal lovers, I'm not even gonna get into it. Anyway, I'd let him know who's boss. I wouldn't hit him. I never tried to strike him because you don't want him to like fear like your hands or being hit or anything like that. You don't want him to fear you. Um, you want him to love you and to respect you and to fear how much they love you. Little Michael Scott for you. But you could like their air, their supply of air. That's like one of the things that they have going for them. You can kind of cut that off for just a second, let them know what's up. But a Pomeranian small dog, yeah, I don't know, man. This is a bigger dog. He was like 60-pound German Shepherd mix that I had. So you got to do what's right for the size of dog. And I don't have any experience with lap dogs hardly. Dude, you got to give them that hind leg hip check, like where he pokes them. That high tame BG, that sounds about right. Brought him, pegged him down a notch or two. Like who you think you are? Running arena, wanting to build a website, going for featured champs, Mr. Tough Guy. Why don't you lead an alliance for more than 48 hours? There you go, dudes. Yeah, Pomeranian just needs a finger blast, hind leg hip check. Other than that, should be good. Yeah, small dogs can have a little bit of an attitude, man. Probably a little bit more so than bigger dogs, I think. Like Chihuahuas and stuff, those little shaky bastards. They just, those things drive you crazy, man. I don't like barking dogs a lot. I mean, if somebody came around or knocked on my door or shouldn't have been around and he barked, well, that's one thing. But, like, just hear anything, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, oh, man. Whew. We're going back to that conversation about eating dogs. That's what it is. You know how to tame lap dogs? Feed them to my Malamutes. Aren't those like sled pulling dogs? Is that what that is? Malamute? It's like an Alaskan Husky style dog. Yeah, big one. Mouth on mouth action. Mouth to throat, mouth to ear. You gotta keep it varied. Done that, you just keep barking and biting me. You throw them in a cage and don't feed them or water them for like 2 days. We'll see how much they want to bark at you. Don't- don't- okay, that piece of bad life advice was brought to you by the Oroplexian. Locking dogs in cages and not feeding them since 2014. But yeah, don't starve your dog. But they're wild animals at heart, man. They might understand more basic necessity, you know, bare bones threats, so to speak. I think I'm gonna love Venom in Map 7. I hope I can bring him. Not to change the subject from like Pavlov's dog theory training here, but Venom, massive buffs, some regen. I'll have to take suicides off, which is gonna be a little sad, but regen off stealing buffs on his L1. Bleeds are really good on this guy, so that'll be fun. Hope he's fun to play with. Air, food, and water. Yep. Or Plexian, I'd be surprised if PETA's not at your house tonight. Just saying. Just saying. I work for PETA. Zenmaster 101. What is up? It's going pretty good, man. I am crushing arena. I'm streaming So I'm having fun. I'm enjoying life. I've got my iced coffee. My family's asleep. I'm in my office, just grinding away, getting some units. Gonna get some shards this weekend. Pulled a new champ earlier, so that was kind of cool. So yeah, it's going good, dude. Would you advise against suicides with a Corvus, Sentinel, and Venom team for map 7? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to see it tomorrow. But probably because if you're gonna use Sentinel for the boss and you got to be spamming special ones, like you can't run suicides with that, which is gonna suck for Corvus and Tib. But once you get him built up, I think you'll be okay. But the first few fights might be a little bit rough, especially on later days without him. So yeah, I'd probably have to advise against suicides with that team, Hinech. Ziski, no, Cade's off tonight. I think he said he was gonna be back tomorrow, if I'm correct. My buddy's wife asked him why he loves his dog so much, and he said, "Because I beat the crap out of both of you and throw in the trunk of a car for a week, and after a week, the dog will still be happy to see me." Yep. The dog will be happy that you let him out of the trunk. I know. That's good. It's so true. That's so true. Come back for more. Thank you for it. Oh, here we go. Let's go. His damage output with 10 Furies is not bad. I think unless you're playing on 100% Corvus, suicides are off tomorrow all round. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't think that map 7, and we've talked about this a little bit, but I don't think that map 7 is like one of those maps where like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna run Blade, Ghost Rider, a 4-star Ghost Rider, and a 4-star Stark, and just use Blade. I think the synergy champs, for the most part, may have to ride the bench. Just depends on the lanes, of course, that people get put on, what they can and can't bring. But synergies in general, I think you're going to need 3 usable champs. So 455s, 565s for sure. Then sustainability wise, we'll just have to see. You may have to have like that one champ to deal with specific nodes along the way. And depending on your section, you might say, well, I use this champ section 1, this champ section 2, this champ section 3. But hopefully there'll be a little bit of variety we'll be able to bring or be able to use, where it won't be too specific. But leading into that, Enzo. Hello, sir. Am I excited? Hell yeah, I'm excited, man. It's the first time we've had something new, and you know, I mean, of course, the shiny new car smell and all that will wear off after a few days, but I'm definitely pumped to get it going. I'm definitely pumped for the rewards. Hell yeah, because I haven't been buying any of the fragment deals and stuff like that. So to get some of the similar rewards that have been offered in those, as well as for season-ending rewards. Oh man, no comparison. Yeah, I'm definitely happy. Definitely happy. Let's see. I'm gonna actually use Ghost against Void so I can phase the suicides off. What arenas should I focus on for most units? Let's see. Zen Master, you should do the basic and the 3-star and the 2-star. Those are your arena or the unit arenas, I should say. And then when you get into the 4-star featured and the 4-star or 5-star arena, those are more about the shards for sure. Units are just a bonus. While I had them on, and anymore, like if I'm going to do some arena, I'll probably go ahead and just spend the 50 units to run arena with them on. And because, I mean, I'm going to make more than 50 units back, doing it. Although, if I'm doing like super casual, like, hey, I'm just going to run my 455s and 565s or something, man, that doesn't take 10 minutes whether you got suicides on or not. But on like, nights like this, where I'm actually, using 345s and even two 35s, and then yeah, it's much nicer to have on, for sure. Supposed to be I could beat, not that he does beat. Oh, yeah, I got you, man. I got you. True that. New car smell, go out the window real quick once we get dreaming to item out in there every day. Uh, he'll only item out a couple days, and then he'll be going to a different alliance. Why did I rank for Moon Turd? He's not bad. Plus, I had like one of those 2015 rank 4 to 5, 3 to 4 gems. So I just used it on him. Figure why not? There was who else was available for that crystal? Hawkeye. I don't know if Black Widow was or not. She may have been, but of course I didn't have her and I didn't know she's come to the game. But honestly, that stuff doesn't even matter, man. I haven't taken a champ to rank 4 in a little bit, but let me show you. We get more than one tier 2 alpha a week. So I've already got 9. After this week, I'll be at like 10 and some change. So yeah, I get them fast enough. I'm not too concerned. But no, I did use the gem for him, so it didn't actually cost that. But and he's kind of fun. His damage is decent at a high rank. Let's see here. There we go. My arena team's changed a little bit there since I duped Taskmaster again. His PI went up, messing my stuff up. Yeah, one a week, Chris. Yeah, we placed top 10 in Alliance Quest, so that's 14,000 shards. Plus, we get 300 a day for each day of map 6, so that's 3,000 a week. So that's 17,000. So what's that? Just about half of one, right? And then in map crystals, I forget how many it is we're opening every week, but it's a lot, and you can average like close to 500 tier 2 alpha per crystal. What? Why am I missing these parries? Fine. 500 per crystal, so there's another like 16,000. So yeah, it's over one a week. Hey, Groy, what's up, man? Sometimes even better than that. Sometimes people pull like a fully formed one along with the shards. Now that's crazy. I've never pulled a fully formed one, but I've had openings. The other day, yeah, I opened all the rank rewards ones that came in. So it was like 20 some odd of them, I think, and I got like 15,000 shards. So yeah, that stuff's crazy, man. They come in super fast, and now hopefully we're gonna start seeing T4, T5 basic like that. That's gonna be nice. We're all gonna be new fathers tomorrow, checking in every few hours, waking up at 4 a.m., getting 3 hours of sleep a night. Oh, and that reminds me of like when you enter an alliance that first runs map 6 for the first time. They're like, dude, don't cap out on energy, set your alarm, we'll see you, if you can, wake up in the middle of the night, clear your lane, and then once you run it, that it's like, hey guys, I'm gonna get 8 hours of sleep, I'll see you in a bit. So that yeah, that like you said, that newness, that new car smell wear off pretty quick, but it'll be fun. And you're right, people will be checking in, and I've already told everybody, hey, just check in within the first couple of hours because it's going to take a little bit of time to plan, paths for everybody and make sure that we've got a map that somebody can follow, that kind of thing. uh, and once that's all in place, like days 2, 3 ought to be a little bit more streamlined. Once you see like where the link nodes are, how, when you can come back, every couple hours. I don't know that there. I think the energy cost is less. BG added it up one time, and I think it's less energy. So we might not have to. It might not be that big a deal to be away that for that long. Just depending on how they do the link node stuff. I hope my alliance started doing map 6x5 because you needed T2A bad. Yep. Yeah, it's not bad, man. If you have the right champs, like, dude, I go through 5 days of AQ and don't use any items ever. I have expiring, uh, oh, what do you call them? The revives we get from Summoner Advancement every week. Are link nodes confirmed? No, Cameron, I have no idea. I'm just, based on like everything else they do that's cooperative based, whether it's war or or this or whatever, dungeons, you're linked. You're always linked by something, it seems like. So I just hope not, man. That'd be sweet if every path was kind of like, here's the path, knock it out when you get a chance, and go to town. Now, I could see him being linked to a mini boss or something, and I wouldn't have. I don't think I'd have any issue with that for the most part, being linked to a mini boss or linked to a boss. That's fine. Make those fights tougher, but don't interlink lanes. That's all. Don't slow people down. Let them progress when they got time, or if they need a little bit off, then well, give it to them. Like right now, map 6 is a little bit of a burden because like I can do two fights, but then I'm stuck at that vision until lane 1 clears lane 2, then lane 2 has to clear lane 1 back, and then lane 2, and can progress. Dude, it's just a mess. I mean, it's like, why do I have to like clear and wait and clear and wait and clear and wait? Like, we're hooked, man. We're coming back to the game. We're not going anywhere. Make it a little easier, a little more time efficient. Let us start with 5 energy. That's like a huge thing right there. That could change. That could be like super change the fundamentals of it. Is just let us start with 5 energy. I mean, why do I start with 3 when I wake up in the morning, or if I start a new quest in the monthly or something? You know what? I've got 70 energy. I don't start with like 50 of my 70 energy and have to build up to it. Why can I not be full? So that would be sweet. I don't know, man. Quality of life change. That's all it's gonna be. Yeah, linking lanes is lame, of course. Yep. Especially with how much variation they seem to be introducing. Yep. Oh, I know that vision. I take 3 in section 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. It used to be able to hit them noted, but now it's like got rage and plague mind, I think. Oh, and bane. Yeah, it's got bane now. You just take it with vision. You just take that vision with a power start 1. Power gain, Bane with Corvus. He got me once, but it's worth not waiting. Oh, really? You do take him with the Bane and power gain? Okay, I don't mind taking him with the power gain or the power start 1. That's fine. But Bane, I think, is up at the same time as Rage, right? Or if you do more than 2.5% of his damage, he gets Furies and then becomes unblockable. So it's not too big a deal. They added nasty link nodes in the recent changes to map 6. Hope it doesn't go into 7. Yeah, me too. The rage is too much for me. Yeah, okay, Cameron. I don't take him down with rage for sure. I'll take him down with anything else but rage. Oh, and your rank 4 Corvus? Yeah, dude, I've been using my rank 5 Corvus, and he just all those hits. Even on day 5, I don't have one go over 23 hits. It's awesome. Awesome. Rage goes down when lane 1 goes down. Okay. Okay, cool. Now that Hyperion that comes after that vision, he is a jerk. That dude is a jerk. Doesn't want those specials. He's got power gain. Man, if you're not like Raz usually takes him with his Mephisto. That's no problem. But I've seen Raz KO his Mephisto prior to that fight, and it's like, dude. So I'll hit it with like rank 4 Ghost Rider, and hopefully, I get lucky, and he throws them until I get to my special 2, and power drain him if I have to. Try to power lock him if I can, but dab takes hype, good. Keep it that way, right? It's rough, man. He'll knock your champ out. Doesn't mess up. Here he doesn't mess around. Yeah, he's so stingy. And I've had him throw him and throw him and throw him, but because of his power gain, he just keeps getting power back, and then all of a sudden he stops wanting to throw him. And it's like, dude, what happened to throwing your specials, man? And then next thing you know, you're eating a big old fat L3 to the face. And I don't bring Iceman, to eat those. So yeah, it hurts. It hurts. Oh man, where am I at? I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. It's crazy. Kind of sucks Cade's not on. I was hoping to Cade raid / Manny suck tonight. I know BG mentioned he might be coming on early, but I doubt he'd be this early. He's probably balls deep in that website of his. Wondering about his HTML code. technically to the stomach. Well, yeah, it's true. That's true. Damn Hyperion. Fun champ. I do like my rank 4. May see some use. Oh, and I do have 3 Mystic or Cosmic Awakening gems, and there's a lane that's going to be really good for a poison immune champ that gets Furies. So Medusa and Hype might see some action if I go that way. That would be good. Although we do have rank 5 Medusas available. And then let's see. Oh man, I got a whole list of the nodes and stuff. Some of them are kind of rough. Of course, there's like shock, and it's like, oh yeah, Corvus. I think you're gonna want at least one, if not two, rank 4 or higher Sentinel to deal with. Which I think there's other champs that can do it too. Hey Cam, do you know of other champs that were ideal for the Omega Red mini boss? Just curious, who else people were using to take him down. I've seen like Kabam Mike wanted to recommend Proxima, so the guy in our BG that actually has Sentinel at rank 5, he also has Proxima at rank 5. So who knows, man? He might run that kind of team. Venom's gonna do really good on some lanes. There's gonna be some lanes where like a good bleed champ, so somebody's gonna be able to bring Blade, which is good for them because he's got the regen. Kind of sucks, we'll figure out ways so that everybody can bring a regeneration champion, though. Hopefully we can figure out a way. That way, you got some sustainability and you're not just using potions and stuff. Yeah, Darkhawk. Okay, cool. Should you level up Fraggle Rock tonight? Is he gonna get you through that shock path with his 40% reduced duration? And the only reason I know that is because you had to look it up on stream the other night. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to get you very far, man. I just don't. Sentinel, Darkhawk, Hype, and Proxima. Okay. Yeah, Proxima. Is it L1 spam or get missions and hit them with like an L3 or something? Darkhawk and Hype. Cool. And Proxima for a lot of Omega Reds. Okay, Chris. Yep. Cool. I don't know that I tried her out, but I was just using Sentinel. I didn't get in the beta a whole lot. I got in some, but... Howdy, howdy. Yes, sir. Level up Fraggle Rock tonight. You got the T5Bs? Contest champion? Got a couple of them, sitting on a couple of them? It's still, like, I mean, I know Prestige is still driving things to a certain extent, but we need to see how far skill and champ availability and selection is going to get us, because I have a feeling it might be worth more than an extra. Let's say you raised your prestige by 1,000 points. That would raise the alliance prestige, what, like 30, 33? Is that, I mean, 1,000 points is a big jump anyway, but is that 33 points gonna break the difference between being, I don't know, top 10 and out of top 10? And even out of top 10, I mean, the rewards are pretty good, but we definitely still want to shoot for that top 10. Use a 455 X23 and AQ with suicides? Yeah, Tamir. The only thing I've heard about her being bad with full suicides is that the poison, it cuts her healing down, and the fights go so fast that she can't get the healing off. So either run half suicides or none, I suppose. But yep. Hype with a heavy spam, L3, L1 rotation. Okay, with despair, I imagine. Or does that even matter? You're probably keeping the aggression regeneration off of them all the time anyway. You got a couple of T5 biddies. Biddy old T5s. It's nice. Could be about 400 point increase. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, why are you hesitating to raise the Alliance Prestige 12 points? Jeez. Sacrifice. Come on. No. Just rank the champ that's going to make it cheap for you to get through Alliance quests. That's what I'd do. Because that's where the focus is obviously heading, man. I mean, the shards and stuff for more. Yeah, the loyalty for more. We'll need that for sure. But the rank up materials, that's a big deal. That's the big deal. Plus, you can get so much more units and shards from Arena than you can Alliance War. Gosh. And it's, it doesn't cost you anything. You actually get stuff for it. Oh, I'm oh so very close to 10K prestige. In before seeing some ridiculous screenshots of 10,600 prestige from someone in War Chat. That wasn't me. I'm not that high. Possible? That's high. But yeah, yeah, that's tough, man. It's always you're always gonna be chasing. Like that's all there is. That's what the game is. You get to 10,000, then it's 11,000. You get to 11, then it's 12. You get 12, so on and so forth. Just have fun with it. I mean, you want to, of course, stay competitive to a certain extent, but I haven't kicked anybody for prestige in ever. I don't know if ever. Half suicides? Okay, Tamir. Yep, the bleed ones. That'd be the way to go, man. Don't mess with her heel for sure. I got another rank 5 coming and prestige the first thing for my thoughts. Oh yeah, for sure, Dubes. I'm in the same boat. Now granted, I mean I've got good prestige, so it's not or higher prestige, so it's not really an issue, and I know how it would feel to be a little lower, but yeah, what do you want right now? You want a, a champ for map 7 that's going to crush it. You want a champ for AW attack that's going to crush it and keep it cheap for you. And then, in my mind, you want a defender that's going to hopefully get you kills and win you wars. And so those are how I prioritize my rank ups at this point. And then yeah, prestige. I mean, nah. We've come far enough, and we're at a point where we're pretty. I mean, never be satisfied. Whatever you want to say. Oh gosh, dude, quit throwing heavies. But it is what it is. And I get parried trying to read chat. Get parried again. Get punched in the face. Now he's unstoppable. What a jerk! I'm gonna fight my way out of this, buddy. Rank 5 Venom? I mean, dude, Venom might be. I know BG tested him a lot, and I ran him a little dab. He might be totally worth rank 5. That dude's a beast, man. He might totally be worth it. I've got one tier 5 basic. If I got a second, I wouldn't immediately chuck it into Venom, but I'm curious what this week's going to bring. See what I need, what I don't. Who's taking Omega to map 7? I have no idea. We're prioritizing it, so anybody who's got whatever champs is going to be available for sure. Venom and Darkhawk. The synergy is so good. I do have both those champs. I should check and see what said synergy is, because I would like a Darkhawk. See, that's the thing. I'd actually, that's another reason why I'm open those features too. Darkhawk's in there, and I do have a tech gem, and I think he'd probably be worth a rank up, double immune and everything. Need a Cosmic rank 5, only class I'm missing, and ready to pull the trigger on Venom if he paths. I support it. I get support it. If the paths, okay. I thought it was like backwards. If the paths, I get supported. Yeah, dudes, go for it, man. I would too. He's a beast, man. He is a beast. Thinking of 565 Emma now. She's versatile, immune to shock, incinerate, bleed, poison, and evade prevention. Oof. Yeah, there is an argument to be made for Emma. I think Sparks maybe in BG2 was talking about it, and I mean I think it could be a good rank up. Like I said, I'm always just concerned with sustainability, like block damage, chip damage. Like how much of that are you taking with a champ that has no regeneration? That's the only concern. Dexter, what's up, man? Good to see me streaming. Thank you. I'm probably going to call it here in just a little bit. I've been at it over 2 hours. Haven't stopped talking once, it seems like. And I know there's no music, and you probably have no in-game sound either. OBS is dumb. Like, I don't know how to... Yeah, I don't know how to get it to play my audio and stuff. So anyway, so I chat away, man. Darkhawk and Venom both get the same synergy together. Okay, 30% power gain rate against villains. That's going to be awesome. 10% crit rate against heroes. Okay, that's pretty good. but that power gain rate is insane. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Features it is. Gonna keep opening features, features. Try to get me a Darkhawk, maybe even an Aegon. Kill me some thing bosses. Hmm. Aegon. Does Aegon, I know he gets those furies when he gets hit and gets blocked. Does he get any kind of armor? He's a skill champ though. Huh. Probably not. Cam just got 5-star ammo from Legendary Crystals. Nice, man. Nice. Imagine Mr. Sinister on Crit Me with your best shot. Yeah, that jerk. That wouldn't be cool. Whenever you decide to call it quits, I'm starting up. No rush though. Sitting back and enjoying this side. Ow. Taking the day off, getting lazy on me. I had a nice day at work, man. We started a little bit late. Had some things I had to do with the bank. First thing this morning, got my LLC established, and got the account set up. So that was pretty cool. Never done that before. And then started around 11, and we worked till like 12:30, and knocked off. It's like sweet. Well, I say work till 12:30. I was still there till probably 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. But yep, nice easy day, man. Nice easy day. Come on, just throw it, dude. I'm gonna beat these things off of you. Fine. SP3 it is. SP3 it is. Love Emma. I only have Emma as a 3-star. I don't think I even have her as a 4-star. So I've not had the experience of playing her yet. Just fought her on defense a couple times. Get to be awake for BG. Hell yeah. Yep, me too. Yep, I think, let me see how many champs. I'll finish out my 345s and I'll call it. I'm doing good though, man. I didn't plan to be at 7.5 million. This whole streaming and arena thing is way faster than falling asleep on the couch thing, which is where I've ended up the last few nights. Wake up at like midnight or 2. I woke up the other night at 3 and I was like, dang it, BG just got off. I stayed up till like 4:30 or something. I don't know, man. I have a problem. I have an issue with waking up in the middle of the night and then being awake for a few hours and then trying to go back to bed. It's hard. Uh, Pumbaa the Great. What's up, man? I almost want to read that as like Pumbaa. Pumbaa. I guess that's the dad in me. I haven't watched Lion King too much. It's a good show. Don't mind it. You know, that's one of the, like, I've always enjoyed cartoons and animated stuff, and that's been one of the coolest things as my kids have gotten older, like getting to watch some of like Wreck-It Ralph, and I don't know, man, I really like those shows. It's enjoyable. Little green flowering plants help with that, and not so much, man. For me, it always, I mean, I guess sometimes depending on the strain, but for me, it was always, it made me my brain like go really fast. Sometimes it elevated my heart rate. Uh, Made me a little anxious from time to time. So yeah, no, it wasn't a chill and fall asleep. It was more about like, all right, I need to do the dishes. I need to do the laundry. I need to think about this. I need to be thinking about that. Just constant go, 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 go. Dexter, how old am I? I am 35, I think. Yes, 35. I'll be 36 later this year. Hot toddy, double whiskey? Nah, dude, I don't do. I drank too much Fireball on Christmas Eve, 2017, and it's a horrible experience, man. I haven't really touched. I've had a beer and some wine and stuff here and there, but I'm not drinking anything hard since then. Like even reading your comment, I literally feel nauseous and my mouth starts to salivate just reading that. It makes me just terrible. Do I watch any anime? No, no, I don't watch any anime. Um, I watch some sports, basketball, college basketball mostly. Big Kentucky fan. I will watch some shows, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Walking Dead, are a couple that I like. And I play this game, and I work, and I hang out with my family. So yeah, no anime, not for this guy. Never really been into it too much. BG is like 30 or 31, I think. I'm so old. It's got a year on me. Yep. You start to think of 30-year-olds and even 40-year-olds as like, they're not really that old, man. I mean, like, dude, I'd being, 5, 6 years away from being in my 40s, or 4 or 5 years, I should say. Uh, I don't really feel any different, man. I mean, I know that's what people always say, like, "Oh, I don't feel any different, just my body doesn't act the same or something." So yeah, you're in your 20s and you think 30 and 35, holy hell, you're over the hill. But dude, nah, you're still getting started, man. 2 years older than me, too many more years. Yeah, dude, that's the thing about this game, man. It brings together people from their teens, even early teens, to 40s, even 50s, maybe even higher. I don't know. I don't know if I know too many that are well out of their 40s, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Gotta do what you like to do, man. I enjoy the game. It's a nice release. Streaming's cool. Oh man, I hate Fireball. Worst heartburn ever. It was the first time I'd ever drank it, and it just ruined me. And I'll tell you what happened. I got so drunk so fast that I was passing out before we left our buddy's house, and I was with my wife and 2 kids, and I got in the passenger seat and basically was passing out, and then I was so drunk I couldn't put together my son's uh, gift from Santa Claus, that night, and my wife had to stay up to like 1 or 2 in the morning with my mom and doing it while I was just passed out drunk, and yeah, she was pissed. And I apologize. I was really sorry about the way things went down, and I definitely shouldn't have drank so much so fast. It's just a bad decision. I've made some bad decisions. So, yep, alcohol. Nope, no real place in my world, for sure. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is your jam? Yes, sir. Dude, it's funny, man. Ryan Sandberg, last night's episode was pretty funny with, oh, gosh, what's his name? Judy, he goes by, the car thief. What's his, Craig Robinson, right? That's his name? Yeah, he's hilarious too, man. He's good. Whole cast is pretty strong. Ryan Sandberg's character, a little over the top sometimes, but you kind of expect it, or at least know it's coming. Man, I wake up with a whole new pain and did nothing to hurt myself. Is that part of getting old? It's like, what the hell? Why is this not recovered yet? Like, why does my back still hurt? I had to get a different mattress, man. The mattress I was sleeping on, which I think can happen to anybody. We had it for a long time. It was a good mattress, but I woke up every day with lower back pain, and then I got a new mattress that like you can adjust like your sitting position, or the head, and I like to sleep kind of like a recliner position, so like my feet are elevated some and my head's elevated some, and I swear to you, ever since I bought that first night, my back pain went away. So yeah, your bed, man, your bed's a significant investment. You spend a third of your life or so on it, so you want to make sure it's doing the best it can for your body. Don't get no cheap mattress so you can feel the springs in. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Man, when I was a teenager, I loved peppermint schnapps. I've drank me some peppermint schnapps with chocolate milk. Tastes like a mint chocolate chip ice cream. Interesting. Didn't realize when I was that young how bad that mixture of dairy and liquor could be in large quantities. Oh, dude, I'm lactose intolerant. I can just see you just crapping yourself. like, like drinking it. You're out having fun with your buddies, your high school buddies, whatever, and you just pooped your pants. Like, did you just poop your pants, dude? like violently pooped your pants, not just like, oh, that's a skid mark. Like you're gonna need to throw those away, take a shower, call me in the morning. Oh man, it feels sick at the thought of it though. Yeah, dude, same thing, man. I mean, I know exactly how you feel. Like I have to swallow right now because I can just feel all that fireball badness trying to creep its way back in. I've got beers in my fridge that a buddy of mine, they came down. I want to say like 4 or 5 months ago. Brought a case of beer with them. Well, whatever they didn't drink, there is exactly that number of beers in my fridge. And actually, there's a few more because my dad brought some down for when he came to visit with my mom for Super Bowl. They came down to watch, and he brought I think 4 beers that he was gonna drink. I don't even know if they're for me. Well, he didn't drink them. Now they're in my fridge, and I'm not gonna drink them. I'll drink Michelob anyway. But yeah, I got more. I just keep acquiring beer that I don't drink. So. But yeah, dairy and liquor. Ugh. Problem with Fireball is it tastes so good in relation to other liquor. I would disagree. Had a similar experience to our first Fireball encounter. Puked all over my friend's office carpet. Oops, party foul. Yeah, I mean it didn't taste bad. It's like a cinnamon. I mean for shots, yeah, you're right. It was okay for shots. Like you can drink them quick or whatever, but nah. No, I'll stick to like I might do like a rum and coke or even whiskey and coke. When I say whiskey, like it's got to be good. Jack Daniels is really good, and I actually learned some about this on a bourbon tour one time, and the guy was talking about how because Jack Daniels is like a whiskey and the way it's made, it's actually its flavor gets enhanced a lot whenever it's mixed with like a cola or a Coke. Something about the chemistry in it. So that was kind of interesting. Woodford Reserve with some Coke is actually really good. It's very mellow. But those days of getting just plumb wasted, nah, that stuff. Those are probably pretty far behind me by now, I imagine. The desire, it's not that I can't do it, but it's like the desire to do it goes out the window. I think I'm at the worst risk for going nuts whenever I go back home for the holidays and I see friends that, from high school and stuff, and it's like, let's just get hammered like old times. And then you realize you're like 20 years older than the last time you did it, and you're like, ah, shit, this is a bad idea. It's terrible, D Money. Been about 20 years since that happened. It still makes you nauseous. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So, to give you guys a little point of reference, I get 10 gigs a month of tethered data, right? And I thought my cycle ended on the 15th, and I checked my data before I logged in, but it shows this. Yeah, my billing period ends on the 15th, but it almost looked like my usage had reset. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it tomorrow. Anyway, that 30-minute stream earlier was 1.5 gigs of my 10 gigs a month I get. So if you extrapolate that out, that's 1.5, that's 3 per hour. I just streamed for 2 hours, that's 6 gigs. I used 1.5 earlier. I've used 7.5 out of 10 for the month. So I could technically go on and stream for, I think, another 45 minutes? And I'd be out of data for the month, which I've already gone to 2.5 hours now. So like I've got like another 15-20 minute stream in me this month. If it doesn't reset till tomorrow, I don't know. We'll have to see. But would you look at that? 7.5 mil, crushing it, doing good in the 4-star basic even. It's been like a month or longer since I've hit 1.5 there. And I might peter out, dude. That's what happens all the time. I get to like 600,000 or 800,000. I'm like, I'm not even going to finish. It's just, whatever. Life goes on. Yeah, I went to a bar recently. A bartender was showing me this glass contraption that people use with whiskey to aerate it with water. Interesting. You meant straight? Yeah, Huda. That's what I was thinking. Like, it doesn't taste too bad. Straight. But yeah, mix some Jack if you're going to do a mixed drink. Kryptonized gin. Drink a bottle between my brother and I. Woke up in his vomit. He was laying on the bed and myself on the floor. He was literally throwing up on my head. Oh my gosh, dude. That's just horrible. There's nothing about that that's right. I never really had gin until my buddy came down to visit and he brought some tonic with him too. and we went off. It was 3 in the morning. We're like shooting guns off in the woods. I live in the woods, so it's kind of cool. I mean, it's no problem to do that stuff. But yeah, we were pretty lit. Wasn't too bad. Tristan, what's up, man? Good evening. You are catching the tail end, man. I am. I think it's time. So, what do people normally do? Go open things at the end of these streams? I don't know. I'm a newbie. But you know what was on is Arena Combat. I did wait for that to go live, didn't I? Did I get all the milestones, or at least a unit? Hell yeah! I'm like one fight away from the final milestone. Sweet. Get some more units. Man, between that event that didn't hardly cost me anything, like one revive, and the units it gave out, and then the units from some of these daily stuff, I skipped level up last time. I just didn't want to spend any resources. Um, Tier 4 basic mostly. But, yeah, I've already claimed it. Man, the unit's been pouring in this week. Just pouring in. Jen can go to hell. Oh man. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna call it here. BG's getting ready to go live. Definitely when we raid that fool, it is all about hashtag Manny is suck, cause that's my name. Don't wear it out. We will go over there, chill with him for a little while. I want to give a huge shout out, man, to Heisenberg, B. Daniels, Oral Plexian, Grotesque, Zitsky, Hinach. Let's see. I hope I'm not missing anybody here. Drunken Champion, Perg. Thank you guys so much. Super generous. It's totally a new thing for me to just be like rained on. You know what I'm saying? Like making it rain, except with nickels and dimes. Like just pelting me with quarters and stuff. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. BG's on standby. Yep. I have 1 more hour. My internet's gonna like cut me off. But yeah, he said he's gonna go live early. But I appreciate everybody swinging by. Cade, good to see you, sir. That you're still there. Dr. Doob, my man, as always, I do appreciate it. Loving your streams too, man. You're really coming into your own. Handling, reading chat and like dishing back and forth and stuff. It grows on you, man. It grows on you. So keep that up for sure. But Uber, Mary, Talon, thanks guys. I appreciate everybody swinging by. And until next time, we will see you on the battlefield. Take care.